At Stowe Mountain Resort, we have had a ski patrol longer than we've had a ski resort.
The Mount Mansfield Ski Patrol here at Stowe is in fact the oldest ski patrol in the United States, founded in 1934.
January 8th of 2024 will be the 90th anniversary of the ski patrol.
This was really ground zero for those type of services on a ski hill. So it's very unique.
In the early 30s, local enthusiasts had started to promote skiing here, not just on Mount Mansfield, but around Stowe.
Back then, prior to lift service and all that, folks would come to Stowe, they would literally hike the toll road and make one run down. And during one of those events, a gentleman got injured.
A male broke his ankle late in the day on the toll road. As darkness fell, two locals went out and found a piece of old corrugated roofing tin. They bent up the front of it and they dragged that by old kerosene lantern up the toll road to find the injured party in the darkness. And they put him on that and they dragged him down to the bottom of the mountain and took him off to the hospital in Morrisville. And that was a trumpet call for the beginnings of the Mount Mansfield Ski Patrol.
The decision was made that because more and more people were starting to come to Stowe and utilize the mountain, that something had to be done. And so that was basically the genesis of where all ski patrols began.
Alpine skiing really starts at Stowe officially in 1934 with the opening of the Bruce Trail.
And then the bulk of the trails really were built in the 30s and the 40s.
They used horses and handsaws to make these incredibly windy and narrow trails using the natural fall lines. The result is what you see today.
Initially, ski patrollers, men and women, their job was to counsel people on their way up the mountain, trying to tell them to go to the safest location. But they realized first aid is really a major part of this and came up with a rule: everyone on the patrol had to have Red Cross first aid certification.
There were women on the patrol here right from the get-go, which is awesome.
For the length of our history, we've had female patrollers. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It matters that you have heart and dedication and passion to support the resort.
I think these guys were real avid nature lovers. They spent their day in, day out here and really knew this mountain better than anyone.
Some of the original members of the Mount Mansfield Ski Patrol went on to create the National Ski Patrol, also support the efforts and help create the 10th Mountain Division during World War II. Their ability to move on snow really sort of helped to create an effective force such as that.
History is really built into Stowe Mountain Resort and Stowe itself. For example, if you go downtown, the Stowe Historical Society has a fantastic museum. The Vermont Ski and Snowboard Museum is here in Stowe, and they have some incredible programs and displays. Something that will appeal to everybody. Like any ski area today, Stowe has really evolved. When I was a child, we had T-bars, we had rope tows, we had a single chair. Things have evolved now, so with high-speed detachable chairlifts and stuff, that's been a huge change in patrolling over the decades.
Being a patroller has changed. A lot of people think of ski patrol as they're the ones that help you when you get hurt. That's actually a small part of their job.
They get involved in every aspect of the resort, and they're working with every department.
You really don't know what the day is going to throw at you. For us, it's just about adapting to the moment, to manage whatever comes across our path, and just get everybody through the end of the day safely. It's always our goal.
When it's game time and when they're called to a critical situation, the performance level, the professionalism, and what they do out there is just incredible.
A few years ago, a fellow on gondolier was talking to his best friend, and collapsed.
He basically folded up, is the term I use. It was just like lifeless.
An off-duty patroller was there and saw that happen, initiated 911 and began CPR.
It was 4 minutes from the call to the ski patrol arriving on scene with the defibrillator, which is, incredible.
To get it done so quickly, get me down the hill so quickly and to the hospital, I'm not sure that they could have done anything any faster or better.
When you're able to help somebody and get them down safely, get them back to their family, get them to medical treatment if they need it, it definitely warms the heart.
But it all came together, and the next year we were actually back at Stowe skiing again.
So who gets attracted to ski patrol? Well, first and always it's a love of skiing, and then it's a love of the mountains.
You're outdoors, you're in the mountains, you'll see the best of the weather, you'll see the worst of the weather.
Early morning moments to me are the most precious moments patrolling, because you do see the sunrise over the mountain. At times there are clouds in the valley and all the mountaintops look like islands. You really do feel like you're on top of the world. We're on top of Vermont, but it feels like you're on top of the world.
It's a serious thing we do. We have a lot of fun doing it, and you just know that you can count on the individual that's next to you. I always say that patrol is more of a family than anything else.
People come here because they want to work outside and love to ski and be at a mountain, but I think they stay because they really care about each other.
I would say that the majority of my greatest friends are patrollers that I've worked with, during my time here.
For a lot of them, it's not just a job, it's really a way of life. And when you go up to patrol headquarters at 269, you see that energy.
You can go to any mountain anywhere in the world and you're going to see a very similar model with the ski patrols, and you're going to see a dedicated group of men and women who are passionate about what they do and just take a great deal of pride in their home resort and the individuals that they work with.
It's incredible that the Mount Mansfield Ski Patrol has been around for 90 years. And to think that there were a group of individuals that cared about safety and doing the right thing and caring for our guests and fellow employees, it's impactful and amazing. And when you look forward to the next 90 years, we want to remember all of the great things that have happened in the first 90 years that then propels us to the next 90.
As we continue to move forward as a resort, there's going to be technology changes, there's going to be infrastructure changes, and because of the patrol that we have here today, I think it's going to be a very bright future.
Any organization that can live and flourish for 90 years and keep going strong, I think is worth celebrating. I just feel very blessed that I have the opportunity to be a part of it.
It's all about celebrating, for me, the people who I worked with in the past, who aren't here now, and their predecessors, who really have created this continuum of very cool people who love to be here and love Stowe and love the mountain and love patrolling. And it's 90 years of stewardship, really, of the mountain, I think. Part of what we do is taking care of the trails and taking care of the spirit of the mountain, and it's just a great celebration.